Hi, and welcome back to the program. My goodness, do we have a special guest with us today. His name is Marc Rogers, and he's the founder of Producers Prospect, located in Scottsdale, Arizona. Marc is an Amazon.com best-selling author, and he has been seen on and featured in USA Today, Fox, CBS, NBC, and MarketWatch. Marc, welcome to the program.
Thanks, Mark, for having me. Been looking forward to doing this with you.
Great, my friend. Listen, we have a wonderful topic today. Hey, we all know that annuities have been around for such a long time, but let's talk about now. Why are fixed indexed annuities good today?
Such a great question. And like you said, they have been around for a really long time. Of course, we remember Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth had his money in annuities during the Great Depression, and therefore, it's why he didn't lose a lot of his nest egg. Today, though, is an interesting time. I think it's unique more than ever before. And what I mean by that, Mark, is not only are people living longer, thank goodness to healthcare advancements, people are living longer, but the challenge with that is fewer and fewer people have some form of defined benefit or pension plan. Market volatility. Yes, we've been on the longest equity bull run that we've ever seen before, right? The 13 years we just came out of. But will we see another 13 years like we just experienced? Market volatility will be a major impact in one's retirement, we believe, as you're living longer. The other impact is, of course, changes to Social Security. We know that the well is dry and that we're funding Social Security from other places, other programs, right, Mark? So that being a big question mark has brought challenges. And now we're having inflation like we haven't seen since maybe the early 1980s. We're seeing interest rates. We saw interest rates go from 2020 at a 60 basis point 10-year treasury all the way up to nearly 5% in 2023. So rising interest rates are a major impact. We like to call that redemption risk. So all of these stars are starting to align that just feel different than maybe one's parents or even their parents, right? Your grandparents. Retirement looks differently today. So why fixed indexed annuities? Well, annuities are fantastic, lots of different types that are out there. But if you had an investment that took no market risk, no interest rate risk, still has a reasonable rate of return, and can provide lifetime income benefits, long-term care benefits, legacy or wealth transfer benefits, it's like using a Swiss Army knife in your retirement, Mark. And that's why I think not only are the stars aligned to make things different for people today, that this solution is different to look at. People need to rethink their retirement.
You know, Marc, one thing I want to talk about with you is some say that America has a ticking tax bomb going on right now, or soon to go off, should I say, because taxes probably aren't going to get any lower in the future. In fact, one could make a very aggressive argument that they're going to go up. So talk about the tax piece, okay, and maybe how this also deals with conversion to a Roth.
Well, a lot of people have heard of Ed Slott. Ed Slott is a big name in financial services today. And he talks about, Mark, that ticking tax time bomb for one's retirement. And the fact of the matter is that we've all done a great job of saving money into those qualified accounts, your IRA, your 401k, your 403b, 457 plan, all of these systems that were set up to dump money in that gave us a savings today, but now has grown. And it's grown where you haven't been paying taxes all along. And now, when we need the money the most in retirement, we are going to have to take that money out. In fact, Uncle Sam forces us in a required minimum distribution when we get to a certain age. So with that being said, we are in a tax break, right? We like to say taxes have been on sale for a really long time. And if that's the case, and I think we could all agree that maybe taxes are going to go up, Why not prepare now? Have a call to action now to sit down to look at that Roth IRA. Now, Roth IRAs are not new. This isn't a new concept or something like that. But here's an idea. The problem, Mark, with taking your IRA money and turning it into a Roth IRA, something has to happen in the middle, right? You have to pay taxes. Well, this is what keeps people back from paying or doing a Roth conversion. We have an investment, a fixed indexed annuity. And because of interest rates that have gone up in the last year or so, these insurance companies are actually offering these front end premium bonuses where they're actually enticing you, saying, if you move your investment money here, we'll offer you an upfront bonus. Today, they can be in upwards of 10 to 20%. So follow me on this idea. You have an IRA that hasn't been taxed. You can move that money into a fixed indexed annuity that gathers an upfront bonus of 10%. So now you have your bucket of money plus 10% immediately. The fixed indexed annuity can never lose. So you don't have to worry about market volatility. If we do a Roth conversion and we do a partial Roth conversion every single year, we can move that IRA over 5 years or 7 years, small pieces at a time, Mark, so that then we can get that bucket from not paying taxes to tax-free. And the best part is we've utilized somebody else's money. We've utilized the insurance company's money to help make that painless as possible for moving over. So we've got a great software that we can help people look at this. It doesn't work for everybody, right? That's my disclosure, but it could work for you. And it could help you long-term when you look at how am I going to retire? How am I going to retire safely? How am I going to have enough income to last me through retirement?
You know, Mark, I got one final question while I have you here, and that is, should an advisor be using fixed indexed annuities with their investors today?
It's such a great question. And today, as financial services are evolving, and they're evolving quickly, this world of moving into fiduciary standard, gosh, I can't believe, Mark, it's 2024, and we're finally making a level playing field when it comes to financial services, right? We have to work in our investors' best interest at all times. That's if you're insurance licensed, if you're securities licensed, if you're a registered investment advisor. So then why? Why should one, as a financial advisor, have this as a piece of the pie, not all of the pie, but a piece of the pie in an optimized portfolio? Well, tremendous amounts of research and some of the biggest talking heads in financial services are screaming from the rooftop that if you are going to be in financial services today, you have to be well-rounded. You have to offer all different aspects and answers to your investors. So number one, annuities in general should be something you should be talking to your investors about. That's number one from a fiduciary standard. Number two is, here's an asset class that can de-risk one's portfolio, take no interest rate risk, create lifetime income, answer a lot of those solutions, frankly, that your investors are looking for. This is a big world and there's lots of different investments. What Producers Prospect has done is created that fiduciary standard where we're unbiased. We're agnostic to product. We're agnostic to the insurance carriers, that you've got a safe place that you can go where we look at one's overall portfolio, organize, help you case design, and help you really navigate all the different nuances of the different products and investments that are out there so that you can rest assured when you go to talk to your investor that you're getting that unbiased, that fiduciary standard to help you make the right decisions for your investors to protect not only your clients, but protect your business. So I appreciate that question because I think More and more financial advisors need to be looking at this today, but not a lot know where to go, right, to get those answers. We want to be that solution.
Marc, thanks so much for being on the program today. Hey, can we have you back sometime?
Anytime for you, Mr. Gaffney.
Thank you, sir. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.